This is TechCrunch. Despite paying $900 million in tariffs, Apple's Tim Cook isn't announcing price increases yet. I'm Imran Sheikh, and let's get your Saturday Daily Crunch started with 3 big tech headlines. Apple's changed its App Store rules in the U.S. to let apps link users to their own websites so they can buy subscriptions or other digital goods. Now, of course, this change comes after a U.S. court ruled in favor of Epic Games in a case against the iPhone maker, ordering the latter not to prohibit apps from including features that could redirect users to their own websites for making digital purchases. The lawsuit that Epic Games brought in 2020 concerned the amount of control Apple had over transactions done in apps hosted on its App Store. In 2021, the game studio won an injunction that ordered Apple to give developers more options to redirect users to their own websites so they could avoid paying the tech giant a 30% cut. After its appeal against the injunction failed, Apple last year started allowing other apps to link out and use non-Apple payment mechanisms, but it still took a 27% commission and also added what critics called scare screens. This week's ruling means Apple must stop showing these scare screens, and the company has already removed guidelines around how these screens and links should contain certain language. Airbnb started rolling out an AI-powered customer service bot in the U.S. last month, CEO Brian Chesky said during the firm's first quarter conference call on Thursday. Chesky said 50% of Airbnb's U.S. users are already using the AI bot for customer service, adding that the company plans to roll out the feature to all its users in the country this month. Unlike companies like OpenAI, Google, Perplexity, and the slew of startups building AI agents, Airbnb seems to be taking a more measured approach with AI. Chesky said in February that the company would use AI for customer service before it started implementing it for other uses like travel planning or booking tickets, as he believes the technology is still in its early days. Increased tariffs cost Apple $900 million last quarter, the company said when it announced solid first-quarter results. While almost $1 billion in extra fees paid to the government is nothing to sneeze at, Apple is so enormous that one analyst on the quarterly earnings call described the hit as surprisingly low. Apple reported first-quarter revenue of $95.4 billion, and even with the tariff payment, it still reported earnings per share profit of $1.65, a first-quarter record, it said. The big question on the minds of tech users, as well as many tech startups that prefer to outfit employees with Macs, is if Tim Cook, foresees ongoing tariffs increasing Apple's prices. At least as far as the next quarter is concerned, this is unlikely. When asked outright about tariff-induced price increases, Tim Cook said he had nothing to announce at this time. He explained that Apple is now importing a larger portion of its iPhones from India rather than China, keeping the tariff hit reduced. As for Macs, well, a bigger portion of those are coming from Vietnam, he said. The devices produced in China are largely being sent to Apple customers outside the U.S., he added. The biggest hit in tariff costs for Apple, he said, was with the Apple Care and the accessories businesses, aka spare parts to fix a broken device covered under its warranty program, and things like iPhone cases. For those businesses, the tariff rate hit at least 145%, he said. So, should consumers and startups buy their Macs now rather than later? Well, Tim Cook says Apple is doing what it can to keep costs in check, including influencing the tariff policy itself. And here's your startup news for the weekend. Mach Industries, the defense tech founded by 21-year-old Ethan Thornton, is about to close a fresh $100 million in financing, co-led by new investor Khosla and existing investor Bedrock Capital, a source familiar with the deal tells TechCrunch. The new round will value the company at around $470 million, according to the source. However, the deal hasn't closed, and terms may still change. And Dub, the copy trading platform that says it's transforming how Gen Z invests, has secured a $30 million Series A funding round, bringing its total raise to $47 million. The deal, which founder Stephen Wang had previously hinted to TechCrunch was in the works, comes a year after its official launch. The 23-year-old Harvard Dropouts platform has been steadily growing, surpassing 1 million downloads, says Dub, by allowing users to mirror the investment strategies of successful traders. That's your Daily Crunch. Today's stories were reported by Julie Bort, Ivan Mehta, and more beautiful, lovely TechCrunch journalists. We'll see you here next week, and until then, find us at TechCrunch.com.